everybody, it's Lavetta from She Busy Productions, and I am incredibly sorry that this update is a week late, but this class that I'm in now, actually it's two classes. I believe it's Digital Cinematography 1 and Production Management and Assessment. These two classes are killing me, and I think it's only because there are two of them, and because I've been doing one class for all this time. I'm not sure, but I think I might be 20 months in. I need to probably do a little calculation. Whatever it is, however many months that I'm in will be in the title. But it's kind of stressful because I really have to really budget this time around. The class has been a little bit stressful because it's a lot more in-depth with the camera and learning different things and tricks with the camera and overexposing, underexposing, blowing things out, things like that. But anyway, let's get into the update. Before the update, I'll tell you why I'm late. Also, on top of having two classes this month, my little sister got married exactly 2 weeks ago today, and that took up, I would say, a good month chunk of my life, doing the final stages and planning and things like that. And if you want to view the highlight footage of the wedding, you can, I'm quite sure it'll be in the related. It's the wedding celebration of Cara and Adam. You can look at that. That was a lot of running gunning I did. The real footage will be done for family DVDs and things like that, but that's just a highlight reel. Also, with that, on top of the wedding and no sleep, and I've been putting in some serious hours at work, hence the reason why I still have scrubs on, because y'all know I usually don't look like this, but I've had an awful lot going on. But I digress. Let's get into directing. For last month's class directing, I absolutely found my niche in this industry. I'm very particular and good when it comes to finding the fine details of how things should be and kind of tweak them a little bit. I really did enjoy that. For some of the assignments, let me pull them up and I will tell you what they were. This one. We had three quizzes. One in week 1, week 2, week 3, and there was a bunch of I want to say reading, but you know, sometimes I read the book, sometimes I don't. But it was based on a lot of things that we had learned. We did not have any go-to-meeting sessions, and you know, I always like to talk to the teacher, so that was kind of didn't really like that. But we had 3 quizzes. One, I believe there was 3 discussions. No. 3 quizzes, 2 discussions. One was in week 1, and we were talking about directing types. And week 2, the discussion was directing advice, and those were based on videos that we had to watch. Also in week 1, we had a project shooting. We had to shoot close-ups. Week 1, directing actors. We had like almost, I would like to say, twice the assignments, but the class was so good that you kind of want to do this kind of work. And for week 2, we had to like pitch our final project for the DCBS, and what they're calling this now for the program, for the whole degree program, it's not called the final project anymore, because people are getting it confused with their final project for the month and their final project for the degree program. So now what they're calling it is a final thesis, or your thesis project. That's what we're calling them now. And we had to submit our pitch for our thesis project and turn everything in, along with like an outline, and oh my god, it was like a whole packet of stuff you had to turn in. And I knew what I wanted to do, but having it be this close really made it, it really made it more real to me. And I had to put a lot of things concrete, a lot of, solidify. That's what I want to say. I had to solidify a lot of the thoughts and ideas I had, and oh, that would be nice. I had to gather it all up and solidify it so that it would, go, good with my pitch and submit it and outline, overview, all that kind of stuff, and the target audience, things like that. If you want to know more about the thesis project, let me know in the comments or hit me in the inbox, and I'll put it in the next FAQ video. I might throw it in there anyway because I think I've answered already one question. But we had to do a final project pitch in our second week. And why I think I'm not seeing too much for third week, because I think, yes, this is the class that in the third week, the only thing we did was prepare for our final project of this class. And that was the project. We had to shoot a silent film. And I chose to go with mine with like the same theme that I had from the other videos, from another set of videos that I had done in this particular class. I will link, it's unlisted, but I think I'm going to open it up. It's I shot it literally in like an hour after I had gotten off work. It probably wasn't even an hour after I'd gotten off work. So when you see me in the video, I have on something similar, head wrap and hair, sitting back here doing God knows what, and a smock, because I work with children. I think I may have told you guys that before. And I don't like painting and doing all that kind of stuff in my real clothes. So I think I'll make the project unlisted, and I'll put it down in the description box so that you can kind of see what I had to do. And it's totally silent, but you could use music and sound effects if you wanted to. I chose to use some music and then just be really creative with my editing. Also, let me see, what else do we have here? I finished the grade with I finished the class with a 99.25 A+, and I got that because on my two-person dialogue, I think I had the camera a hair too close. It was like I was doing some, some two-shot and then some over the shoulder, and then I had to reshoot a final scene, but it was like in the middle of the night and I was exhausted, and this was during wedding season, that's what I've been calling it, and I think I had the camera here instead of being, I had it more here, profile, that's what it was. I had more profile of a shot than more straight on with like some kind of, angle to it, and that is why I got a 95. But all in all, I still finished the class with an A+, and I will post the grade here, there. And I'm telling you, I learned a lot about directing in the directing class. I love it, and I really know now that that's my calling in life, is to be a director. Maybe that's why I'm just naturally bossy, I don't know. But that's been my calling in life. This new class that I'm in, you want to talk about hustling? Oh, you gonna hustle with this one. Let me see if I can find something else. Let me see. So far, my junior year started, I think, September. I've gotten an A+ in DC Lighting 2. That was my first class my junior year. Electronic Field Production was an A+. Introduction to Editing and Visual Effects, that was the EVE class. That's an A+, and Directing is an A+. Cinematography 1, I don't know. This class is killing me, but I'm striving to do better. My teacher right now, I believe, is Kyle Frazier. He's really, really nice, and he gave me some extra time to redo an assignment because I didn't have the specs quite right on my camera. Called me even when it wasn't his office hours to walk me through a couple of tricks with my camera. He's an excellent teacher, and I'm thankful for him. We had one go-to meeting, and that was last night, and I'm glad I did it. Actually, I got off work at like, 2:30. Had to get to my daughter's school at 3, grab her, go home, let her get showered and changed. She had a recital, had to be back at the school at 5, and we were there until about 7:30. And my go-to meeting started at 8 o'clock last night, and I was in the meeting until about 10 o'clock. And I'm telling you, I was exhausted when I woke up this morning, but I learned a lot of information. So if you're in this degree program or you're thinking about it, be prepared to have a couple late nights, drink some Pepsi or some coffee in the morning. But I can tell you, it is completely worth it. Right now, after these 2 classes are over, After this, I'm gonna have art design and location shooting, which that sounds like it's gonna be interesting. That starts March 4th. I already have my delivery confirmation for my book for that class. That means I'm just gonna have to download my book. Digital Cinematography 2 comes April 8th. I really wish when you have 1 and 2 of something, they would have them back to back, because that way I would kind of remember things. And then I'm gonna have advanced post and story development in May. And after May, I will officially be a senior. I can barely believe it. I can hardly contain it. I cannot believe this is happening. But it was May when I started. Let me see, what was that? It was May 31st when I started in 2011. And I'm telling you, it's really flying by. So all in all, let me see, I start my senior year in May. I graduate in February. So I'm literally doing about 2 years, 2.5 years in, maybe a little more, because I think the last project that you do, you spend a good while working on your thesis project. So literally in 2.5 years, I have learned enough information to change my life, change my daughter's life, move on and go on to do other things. And I'm glad I made this change. Actually, she's looking into colleges now. There's a lot of things that she wants to do. And I told her, I was like, you know, if you want to, because she's a gamer, and I told her if you wanted, you know, Full Sail's got a game degree program. You can either do it from here, or you can go live in Florida. As a parent, I would like her to try it online for a year first and then move. But, you know, she's going to be her own person and do whatever she wants to do, and I just have to support it and be there for her. But it's really interesting. And the funny thing is, I'm graduating in 2014 from college. She's graduating high school in 2015, and we're going to have to go through student loans and all that stuff all over again. But I've been able to squirrel away some to help her with her college degree and whatever she wants to do. So I'm just going to support that. But let me see, what else can I tell you? After this, let me go to the main website, because we have a lot of things that we have access to, a lot. And I think that it's a lot of it's outlined in the programs on the main website, where you can go to find out information and sign up. And truthfully, I would really like to go and get an entertainment business degree. It's a thought, and from Full Sail, of course. It's a thought. I'm thinking about it. I may step out and do it. So right now I am in, oh wow, directing was month 20, and now I'm in digital cinematography 1, that came along with PMA, production management and assessment 1. And by the looks of it, in month 22 I have art design, 23 is digital cinematography 2, and my final class in my junior year is month 24, and that's advanced post and story. Oh, and then I've got some more doubles being hit in June, which is fine because my work slows down a little bit in June. And I have mobility and data management, along with project management and assessment 2 for July, which is always good that I only have 1 class because I go on vacation. It's a film criticism. That is probably going to be awesome. August is intellectual property. September is web design. That's going to be awesome. And it looks like October I have 2 again, which is producing independent film. Yes! Producing independent film and project management and assessment 3. Then next, what did I even say? October. Okay, this is July, August, September, October. November is digital cinematography final project. So that's when we start our final, is November, and literally that's it. We're getting ready to hit it. Digital cinematography final project, and then the month after that is final project post-production. So I'm gonna actually film later this year. I'm terrified. And then be in post-production for a month, and then we're gonna do personal creative development, and that's where you get to design and talk about where you want to go moving forward. And I'm a little nervous. I'm a tiny bit terrified, but I'm telling you, this is the best feeling in the world, knowing that I'm doing something to change my life and to make things better for my daughter. And I'm ecstatic because I'm doing what I love. I love teaching. Don't get me wrong. I love teaching, but this is my passion. And if you're going to do something for the rest of your life, then you should do something that you won't fall out of love with. Something that you think about even in your sleep. You dream about it. Like, I love teaching just because I like to watch the kids have fun, or I like to, you know, expose them to new things. But this, I'm passionate about it. I crave it. There hasn't been a day when I have not watched a movie and thought what I would have done different. So, yeah, this is what I was born to do. This is what I was absolutely born to do. If you have any questions, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm tired. But if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will definitely be doing another FAQ video coming up. This class is over in another week, so be expecting a review of the of this month's 2 classes, because boy did they get me. And then I can really tell you how some of these projects came out, and I'm going to link all of the videos that I referenced down below. And if you need to know anything, don't hesitate to inbox me if you're concerned about the school. Don't forget to like the Facebook fan page, because I tend to be there a little bit more than here. Always get at me through those mediums, because I will definitely answer your question. Definitely answer your question. Don't forget to like us, thumb up the video, and subscribe if you have. Please, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm a mentor, and that's what we are here for, to answer your questions. So thank you all so much for watching. God bless, and see you later. Bye.
She busy.